that sense of urgency, I guess, is like the most important thing, because you're going to spend years and years and years and years still finding every puzzle that is your life, or every piece of the puzzle that is your life. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a stressful thing. It's a terrifying thing, but just to try to put it all together and then look back and look like, this is what I created. This is what I left behind. This is my legacy. It's so cool. Life is very cool. It gives you the hurdles, it gives you the challenges, it gives you the sunshine and rainbows. But man, oh man, the journey is really the fun part.
And
That's the whole picture is great, but the journey and putting each puzzle piece in the proper place is the fun part.
And that is where exactly I was going to go. See, because we really are just like linked. I was going to say that exact thing is it's when you put all those expectations on yourself and you say I've got to figure it all out and I have this timeline, or I have this, that is a destination. And
Yep.
any destination, you get to a destination and then it's over. But life is not a destination. Life is a journey. And it is a journey from the time you are born until the time you die. And the purpose of the journey is a continuous journey figuring it out. So if you ever do think that you get to a point where you have it all figured out and your life is perfect, it's not. You're fooling yourself into a delusion that is not real. Because if you ever do stop growing and learning and progressing in your journey, then you really are done. And that's not how life works. So I love that you use the word journey, because I think anybody out there struggling right now, if you transition to that mindset, that life is indeed a journey and there are no expectations, there are no timelines. It's just you spend every day taking that journey and figuring it out as you go. And sometimes journeys, you make a wrong turn and you have to get back on your path. And but if you get into that mindset, life becomes so much more simple, and you become a lot happier when you alleviate those pressures from yourself. Because I think that's where everybody gets into trouble with mental health, when you either self-impose those expectations on you, or you allow society to put those expectations on you. But there's no timeline. Just because you graduate high school doesn't mean you have to have a job right away. Just because you graduate college doesn't mean you need to get married right away. Just because you get married doesn't mean you have to have a house and 18 cars and a family right away. Everybody's journey is different. So if you just look at it that way, right? Well, Sally's already got this. Well, Sally's on that journey. You're on this journey, right? So don't worry about what Sally's journey's doing. Worry about what your journey's doing. And I think you and I, and especially with the launch of this podcast, I think it's helped immensely. We joke all the time that it's our bi-weekly therapy session. We've learned a lot about how to navigate that journey. And we're still continuing to learn how to navigate the journey. But I think the one thing that we've seen is we are both more authentically ourselves now. It's a more authentic version of who we are. Because I do think we felt early on the pressure and the expectation that we were putting on ourselves, and we were putting out a false version of ourselves to try to meet those expectations. And now it's just, I feel like we're far more authentic in how we're living our lives, and we deal with the struggles. Like you said, the hurdles and the hiccups, we get past them, we move on, we build from them. And that's a good thing, man. And so I love that you use the term journey, because that is definitely how I feel like most of the people should approach their life, as a journey, not a destination.